Hello and welcome to the Evil Hour, where all things survival horror podcast, including our experience, thoughts and hot takes. Sorry, I had a ding over here. Anyway, thoughts and hot takes. We're your hosts, the dudes of dudes, horror enthusiasts, renegades of the underground. I'm Dom slash Rostrophic, and I'm here with,
I'm Sean Graves.
and we have a
I'm
guest
busy.
today, which is did do your thing.
I'm Dizzy Mog. I'm just kind of chilling,
Yes,
figure
our
it out.
first guest, by the way. Round of applause, round of applause. And anyway, in this episode today, we will be discussing our favorite cliches from either games or movies. And sorry, I don't know why that's there, Sean. Anyway, and for
Oh, no.
listeners and special surprise at the end, be sure to listen all the way through the details. So, starting off
Hell yeah.
with, we normally do a week by week diz, since at this point it would be monthly, or at this point it'd be month. So we'll start off with our guest. Diz, do you have anything new you would like to share with our audience that has happened within our last podcast, even though you wasn't part of it, but kind of just update, if you would like.
How's life?
Like just a life update.
Yeah. How's the stream?
Yeah.
How? By the way, Dizzy streams. I'll give you a little shout out too. Dizzy's live streams.
Well,
I can actually do that.
I mean, I do stream. I've just been busy with class and a few other things. This past week, I actually had my brother's dog, and that was quite an
Aw.
experience. It was there. He's a freaking adorable Wheaton Terrier, bigger dog,
Big
about
dog.
50, 60 pounds. And then my
You have
dog,
a pooch.
yeah, my dog is like 10, 12 pounds. And they get along really well, thankfully. But yeah, that's what I've been up to recently, honestly.
Awesome.
Nothing
Sean,
super interesting.
what about you, brother man? How has your month been?
All right.
Since the last one?
Dude, July went like hard fast. So the boyfriend unit had a birthday. So he is in his what I would like to call his 41st season of life.
Hell
If life was a TV show.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And then the week following was our third anniversary.
Hey.
So we went out to the beach. We just did all the lovey-dovey stuff that, most folks in relationships do. I am now on the mid-shift life, so my schedule is all kinds of AFU right now. I am streaming later. I am doing all those things way later on in life, and it's just been like a learning curve. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like
I
trying to get
seen
used to
that when
that
I woke up at
lifestyle.
8 this morning. I got the ding like, oh, Sean's been live, and then I like looked. I was like, holy shit! And then like I looked later, it was like 10
Yeah.
o'clock, and you were already done. I was like, damn, dude, like.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. It's been a life change, but we're 1 month down. We got 5 more to go, and then I'll be on days with all you normal folks.
Oh yeah. Well, with me, I have quite a bit to share
How about you,
here real
dude?
quick. Me and my wife went on a
Yeah.
little honeymoon, but it was good, but it also sucked. Not the honeymoon itself, just because we were under a heat advisory for 4 days straight, over 110 degrees, which
Ugh.
is unlike our area. And it was to the point where there was
Yeah.
also an air quality advisory on the same day as a heat advisory. So it was like, you couldn't go outside, you couldn't breathe.
Welcome to California.
Yeah, and it's just like, so like we made the most of it. We went to a lot of museums, and so it was good. Also, I have a little update to share with you guys. I'm going to college now. I can actually officially say it. I have never told anybody on this side of my Twitch, but I'm going to college. So I'm
Oh
going to
yeah.
be an auto
So
tech
excited.
slash diesel mechanic. So I already know auto body work. I have went to school for auto body work. Now I'm doing auto tech and diesel mechanic, which will be engines and transmissions. So, and
Hell
unfortunately,
yeah.
we're
It's really
missing.
exciting.
Thank you. So unfortunately, we'll be missing this year of the Derby, as that is coming up. But next year,
Mm.
we'll be revising that. I'm hopefully getting a van. And then on top of everything, sorry, I'm trying to just go with flow here. I just got I
Okay.
almost said brand new to me. I just got a truck today. So that's also what I was doing on the
Yeah.
side. Is I was doing that kind
Wait,
of
we're
thing.
not derbying. We're not gonna derby the truck.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
know.
derby a van.
Yeah, I want to do a van. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
the
You're
truck
like,
is
no,
to
God, no, we're
pull.
not
Yeah,
derbying a
no.
truck.
Me and the wife's been trying to get a truck, but it's so it could haul our derby cars, and when we get a farm, it could haul farm animals and all that shit too. So I'll be sending you guys a picture here probably after this because I'll probably tinker around. But that's pretty much up
Yeah.
with me, man. Oh, been working, the usual, just fucking 12s
Yeah.
and fucking yeah, I just update real quick on the moto vlog. Sorry that I haven't been on my side of Twitch and everything, YouTube. Sorry that I haven't been uploading on that because we've been having shitty storms, shitty weather. Freaking yeah, like I said, if it's not you can't breathe, it's too hot, and then if it's not too hot, it's freaking thunderstorms, and I'm good. So you can call me a fair weather warrior all you want. I care about my life. So
No, seriously, it's like, I don't know about Dizzy, but like, well, he's probably more used to the heat, in his temperate
oh
of
yeah,
the world.
no offense,
But
Diz, but that's
for
that's a
California
normal
here,
that's a normal temperature for you. Like that ain't shit. You're like a
Yeah.
110
but like,
rookie numbers.
the, yeah, right. I'm over here going like this. Oh God, it's 102. It's 105 degrees outside, and that's just the
Oh yeah,
pavement
you
also
gotta
baking you
remember.
at the same
You
time.
gotta remember, like a normal temperature where I'm from is like 90 degrees, if that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
94 tops. Normally it's like 80, 70.
Let us pray. Dear God, whatever you're baking, it's done. Please turn off the heat.
Yeah. Over here it's been averaging about 95 to 100, so it's not fun. It gets kind of
No.
toasty.
Well, guys, we're gonna be talking about our favorite cliches, and I'm so happy to have our very first guest join. Thank you so much, Diz. I would like to start off with,
Absolutely.
if you don't mind, let's go, Sean. What is your number one favorite cliche?
My favorite cliche is a hoe running away in high heels.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Damn. All right, all right.
Damn.
Every time I watch a scary movie and there's some girl running away, she's always in high heels, and you just know an ankle's gonna be twisted, and
Mm.
she's gonna fall, and then she's gonna be like, "No, don't
Or
kill
or
me!"
if it do-
And
or if it doesn't twist, the heel breaks and then she falls.
yeah,
That's a good one. That
Yeah.
is a good
Yeah.
synonymous with also running up a flight of stairs. Like, you know what I'm
one.
saying? Like
Yeah, every single
when
time my
chased.
wife
Like
sees that shit, she's like, "That's bullshit. You can't do that." So, do
every
you have
single time,
anything like?
I love it.
What's up? Sorry. By the way, Diz, we cut
I was gonna
ourselves
say
off
I
all the time.
love it. I love how like freaking every single time there's a flight of stairs, I'm just like, there's a ticking time bomb
Oh yeah.
happening every single
You either
time.
go A,
Yeah.
fall down the stairs, B, fall down the stairs, knock herself out, and then wake up in the killer dungeon, or C, she like either breaks something, or I'll even go as far as D. That's where she falls down, bleeds out, and then the killer grabs her, and then she'll again wake up, and then she's in like the killer
Yeah, no,
dungeon.
seriously. And like the only movie I can think of in like the 2000s that has ever nailed perfectly every single like everything that you would possibly want to happen in a run up the stairs or running in heels situation was the very first Scary Movie.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Because Carmen Electra is running out there and she sees like two signs, and one says death and one says life, and she runs clearly for the death one. And then there's like the sprinklers going, she's slow motion running, and then she's like doing the hair flip thing, and then and then next thing you know, she falls, and then like Sydney is running up the stairwell, and she's like throwing a bike, she's throwing grandma down the stairs, she's throwing
Yeah.
the piano down, and like
By the
all the
way,
things, and I'm
shout
just
out to
like,
that woman who plays as the dumb chick. I can't think of her name right now. Cause actually, I never.
oh wait, Anna Faris.
Yes. Because they actually
Yes.
said, I never thought of this. They say actually it takes a really smart person to play that dumb of a character. And then I really thought about it. I'm like, oh my god. And she does a phenomenal
There's a movie
job.
she's there's a movie she's in called Smiley Face,
Oh yeah.
and it's really,
If she plays
yes,
in a
she is
serious movie, I don't think I
amazing in
could
that
take
film.
it serious,
Yeah. Well, it's kind of very much like how Jim Carrey tried doing serious acting, and I was just like,
Yeah.
mm, I don't know.
Diz, would you like to go next or you want me to go?
Uh, you.
All right, all right. So my one of my favorite cliches, and I'm gonna be a little how can I say it? Descriptive here, is I'm gonna say in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, one of my favorite cliches is
Oh.
there's always one survivor that escapes every single time. If you think about it, like the one lady, she escapes, and then actually there's another lady who escapes in the back of a truck because some civilian saved her, and then dude goes ape shit.
Yeah.
And then in the 2000, what is it, 12 version, the one lady comes to find out is his cousin, so he doesn't kill her, so she technically escapes from all her
Mhm.
friends.
I'm
And
going through the
then
Rolodex of all
yeah,
the films.
and then in the newish one, not the origins, but it's like a 2017 one where it's newer.
Oh, see, that's
She
the one I was
escapes
thinking. I
from
was
the
like, "Wait, in Origins,
Tesla.
everyone dies, right?"
Yeah, everyone dies, but to be fair, that was about his story though, wasn't,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
friends wanting to go on this adventure and then their van breaks down type shit. Yeah, another cliche. But yeah, so
Mhm.
no, there's always somebody who escapes at least one person escapes in Texas Chainsaw. I don't think I've ever seen a Texas Chainsaw where they don't escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Or like, for example, every time there's a Halloween movie and it has old what's her face in
Oh
it,
yeah, that chick.
um,
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
always
that
wins or
yep.
she always survives somehow. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
same exact thing in the movie. Again, this is where I kind of combine everything. It's not specifically in Texas Chainsaw, but it's in damn near everything. I mean, Friday the 13th, freaking Texas Chainsaw. I mean, you name it, it's in it. But in a horror movie wise, my other favorite thing is also when a person is running and the car or then gets to the car and then the car never starts for some odd reason. It's just and then they're like, come on, and then like every single time the car never starts. You already know when the car,
It never starts.
and then when it does, then they freak the fuck out and then crash it, or something or the killer's like dirt right there, and then they're like, oh shit, you know, every
I
time.
want to know why
It's
they
2020.
swerve out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
because actually,
eh,
fun fact, I don't know how your guys' rule is, but here where I'm from, they actually tell you because we have a huge deer problem. And if you don't know, then you won't know. But fun fact, here and my wife tells everybody this because it's true. Here where I'm from, they actually say if a deer like runs in front of your vehicle, don't hit the brakes, because if you hit the brakes and the deer comes through the windshield, what they do is if you don't kill the deer, and it has happened, there's multiple deaths all the time that happens. Yeah, look at Sean's face right now. He even knows, or he doesn't
What?
know. Yeah, what happens is if the deer doesn't die and it comes through your windshield, it stomps you to death. It will kill you. And you gotta remember, our deer isn't like anybody else's, because I went down in North Carolina. They have like what they are is deer to them. No, these are miniature deer. Dude,
Uh-huh.
we have like over 200, 300 freaking pound deer here, like big muscle, 10
Yeah.
point bucks. Yeah, like they will fuck your shit up. Yeah, they tell you if a deer runs in front of you, do not slam on the brake. You gotta hit it. Cause yeah, if it slams on the brakes
God
and it goes
damn.
through your windshield, it'll stomp you to death. It'll kill
I
you.
mean, and
Because I was thinking like probably the reason why they swerved was because they saw a opossum like
Oh
in the
God,
road
do
and then
you?
they
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
swerved
whoa, whoa, whoa,
to
whoa,
like
whoa, whoa!
not
Hold on, no, no, no. We gotta bring that back. What did you just call it?
an opossum.
Nah, dude, it's a possum.
Yeah,
What the
an
hell's a
opossum. Yeah, they're called
possum? No,
opossums.
no, 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 don't,
Hold on.
don't bring that to the deck of
Google,
the
help
book.
me.
awesome.
Thank you.
Even if it has an O at the beginning, it's a silent letter.
Okay, so
The
opossums and possums are two distinct marsupials separated by geography, appearance, and science, though North Americans commonly drop the initial O in everyday speech.
Well, there you have it. Our English.
Okay, so it's the way that like literally the other day, there's a character. We were playing a video game, and the boy's name in this video game is it's spelled Dana, and I enunciated it as Donna.
Dinah? Or no, what is it?
Dana.
Dana?
Dana.
Yeah, okay.
Dana.
Yeah, I don't know why I said
Yeah.
Dinah, dude. I was thinking, like, look, I'm wearing my Harley Davidson shirt too. Like, Jesus
I
Christ,
mean,
that's embarrassing.
And so the
Chelsea, yeah,
boyfriend was
Chelsea.
like, "No, it's Dana," and I looked it up, and it can be enunciated both
Oh my
ways,
god,
but
we
it's
gotta
more
clip that out, bro. That really
commonly
just
Dana.
fucking showed my blonde roots. Jesus Christ, I literally said Dinah to that. Oh my god.
You're fine.
Anyway, Diz, what about your favorite cliche? What's going on your neck of the
okay.
woods?
So the biggest cliche that I can think of that like, well, I mean there are a few, but probably whenever in video games you beat an enemy, it drops money. Like,
Ooh,
why would a squirrel have money on
I
it?
never
Where
even
did it
thought
keep
of
it?
that too.
Tell
Or
me.
fucking an item, and it's not even like, for example, what you said, like not even like a square or squirrel pellet. It's more like, oh, it has like, I don't know, a sword. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, why does a squirrel have a gun on it?
Yeah. That
Please
is
tell me.
that is facts, bro. I didn't even think of that. Speaking of which, games like that,
Or
real quick.
Bro.
Not we'll jump at this conversation again, but ADHD moment here. Dino
Yeah,
Blade
yeah.
came out. I kind of want to play it and
Oh
buy it, but I
yeah.
heard it's only 3 hours long, and I'm like, is $20 really worth 3 hours
Mm.
long of a Dark Souls dino or dinosaur game? Yeah. Anyway, Diz, or sorry, Sean, what was you gonna say to Diz thing?
I was gonna say I totally relate with you guys on the how to like boss fights like drop. Video game doesn't do that.
What's that? Silent
Is
Hill.
freaking Silent Hill.
They're like, yeah, good luck, bud. Find a health
Yeah.
pack now.
But like in my experience this year of playing Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2,
Ooh.
they don't necessarily drop items,
Nah, but
but
it's
what they
mainly like.
do is they have like rooms where like you
Oh
can kind
yeah,
of stack up
especially in
like
Resident
in-game
Evil, you know
items.
damn well that you're about to do a boss fight is right before you get to the boss fight. There's 15 things of ammo. There's 30 things of this kind of
Yes.
ammo. There's 15 fucking health things. 5 fucking medical kits, and you're like, okay, if I enter
Mm-hmm.
in this room, and surely enough, you enter. Actually, there's a cliche for mine. There you go. There's my second one. Not really. This is just a freaking
Yeah.
honorable mentions.
Honorable mention, freaking speaking of like that would be the Dark Pictures anthology,
Okay.
like the
Like Until Dawn
Until
shit.
Dawn
Yeah.
video games, right? Where like clearly someone or the group heard like a sound over there and they're like, "Let's go investigate that sound." And it's like, "Bitch, why?" Like,
Every
no.
look,
Like,
I'm gonna say it for everybody. And I'm sorry to say it and be so blunt about it. Every white person in a horror movie. I do.
I was gonna say it's
Me and the wife just watched a horror movie last week called The Forest, and this door creaked open, and she turned around, went to go shut it, and then she walked back, and then it creaked open again. Then she's like, "All right, I'm gonna open it and see what's down there." Fuck you, bro. Like I'm white, but I out. Like if it opened up again, I ain't exploring, bro. I'm running. Car's not gonna start, but it's all right.
Speaking of the car not starting cliche, I just like I don't know why it popped in my noodle that's like it's 2026 and like self start like the push button cars
Ooh,
have been
yeah.
around for a minute. Why has that not made it to survival horror
I mean,
movie
to be
video
fair,
games or movies or
I
anything?
just said though, honestly, if you think about it, and the newest 2017 Texas Chainsaw, they are using a Tesla. And what
Oh
bothered
yeah, that's
me
right. That's
in
right.
that
That's right.
whole movie is they had no service, but
It,
when the bus full of kids showed up, they were live streaming off their phones. Yeah, think about this. They were live
Jesus.
streaming off their phones, and then at the very end of the movie, her Tesla connects to the route and then drives her away from the situation. But the whole time they had no connection. the whole time.
It might have been AT&T. That was clearly an AT&T issue.
Okay, what about Tesla, bro? Real quick, if you guys want to get a thing, I'll be right back.
Drink.
Okay,
Drink.
1 second. Drink time. Yeah, because I was just like sitting here thinking, like, yeah, cell phone dying and like no reception
Oh,
is always like a classic one,
yeah.
right? I love when like just the laundry list of like shit that could possibly go wrong in a horror movie or in any film, even like in a superhero Marvel's film. There's always like some kind of throwaway like, oh well, we can't do this because like it's out of our control, and I'm like, that's mildly convenient that like what should be working every single day is currently not working at all.
Or
Like,
like in an airplane, and then good thing we all have parachutes,
I'm
but
back.
like
I'm sorry.
half of them don't work.
I grab another tall boy.
you have the one that's like full of like silverware
Mhm.
or like has like the
Mhm.
anvil inside.
All right, where we at?
Like
I
who the
believe
hell is carrying an anvil?
we're back with you, Sean.
Right, yeah.
Correct.
Oh, we were talking about we just were like we were just riffing on like when things are supposed to work as advertised, but in movies, like they don't,
Oh yeah.
and I was talking about like how in Marvel movies, like clearly, like, we'll pick on a superhero. We'll say Iron Man. Iron Man's suit is supposed to operate as per advertised, but conveniently in this moment, he's AFU, and his super suit's not working anymore. But it's all for the plot, right? And
Right.
Dizzy was mentioning like, yeah, when you jump out of an airplane and everyone's wearing a parachute, but you got like that one that's full of silverware,
Oh
like,
yeah. Yeah, that's
right? Yeah, yeah. I was oh god, all the things from like flat tires to like, oh my gosh, one of my favorite cliches is when this is like a Nightmare Before Christmas one that not Nightmare Before Christmas, Nightmare on Elm Street cliche is at the end where everything's like all nice and right, and the house is happy, or like everything's back to normal again, but then you come to find out it's all a fucking nightmare, you know
I
like
actually so fun
she
fact.
she was
Coraline.
still in a
I
Coraline,
never
right?
actually
Yeah.
watched a Freddy Krueger movie. Well, I can't really say that because I know the newer one, but like I just wasn't into it. I never liked who he was. I never liked the story. I just same thing actually. Fun fact: I never watched a Friday the 13th movie either. I just know everything about Jason, but I did watch Freddy versus Jason, which in my opinion it was good. I mean, to me, it was great, but that's just because I haven't watched either
Yeah.
or, and that's just because to me, I'm not into it. To me, it's boring. Like it
Mm,
was ahead of its time. Maybe it's the time period. It was ahead of its time. 80s horror, whatever. It really was. But since
yeah.
I'm a late 90s, it's too boring for me. Like, okay, Jason drowns out of
Oh, I
camp
see.
because the campers did, and then his mom tells him to kill people. Blah blah blah. And the same thing with Freddy. Like from what I know about Freddy is the newer one where he was I'll just say it this way, a creep, and then they burned his
Yeah.
house down. Which come to find out, that's not the actual story. That's the revamped story. I thought that's who he
Yeah.
actually was, and it was like, no, that's not actually who he is. That's just what the new movies made him out to be. Creep meaning, if you know, you know. Anyway, so
Right. Yeah. If
yeah,
you know, you know.
yeah, I ain't gonna say it. But anyway, so yeah, and then it's just
Thanks,
like
YouTube.
yeah, but no, but I understand like the whole thing. Like he gets you in your dreams. If you die in your dreams, you die in real life. Again, I understand the full thing. To me, it just wasn't really appealing. But I feel like as a kid or a teenager in the '80s, that shit would have been ahead of its time. Like, I would actually be scared to fall
Oh,
asleep.
it's
You know?
it's it's the way I watch the classics. I say the classics. Um
I mean, if you
for
think about
the
it,
the love of the credits, because like that was Johnny Depp's introduction, was Nightmare on Elm Street.
huh?
Johnny Depp, young Johnny Depp,
He was in that.
he was in Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, that was his first like film.
I did not know
Thank you, Wes Craven.
He was the
Yeah,
kid.
I know,
What the
right?
fuck? Let me look this up now.
No, no, yeah, like so there's like the main character, the actress, she sticks around for a second through the storylines,
Yeah.
but her love interest is Johnny Depp's character.
Oh my god, that was
That
him.
doesn't
See, I know this scene and everything. Yeah, I know all of this.
Hmm?
I did not know
that
that was Johnny Depp.
that doesn't look like Johnny
Yeah,
Depp.
I know, right?
I don't like it.
Wow.
And
Take it back.
also, I believe Friday the 13th was also
See,
Kevin Bacon's first movie.
what the fuck?
Listen,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See,
I know
I know
Johnny Depp.
like the famous scenes from horror movies, like obviously the hand coming out of the bathtub type shit. See, I
Yeah.
remember all
Mhm.
this. Anyway, what was you saying? You remember Johnny Depp? What?
No, I freaking I know Johnny Depp as the freaking
Edward Scissorhands, bro. Fucking.
no, not even that.
All right, let's go back
Freaking Pirates
further.
of the Caribbean.
Oh, bro, that's not
Oh yeah,
even.
yeah,
Bro,
pirates.
what the fuck? How you
So
going?
my brain is like, what do you mean?
I know, right? Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you see he's coming out
Yeah,
with
no.
a new movie called or he's remixing Scrooge, which I think he's gonna play a phenomenal character in. Oh yeah.
He's gonna be playing
Oh
Scrooge?
yeah, dude, fucking awesome. I love the trailer already. I'm so for it.
It's That's so interesting for me because I'm like,
Oh,
I don't
he's
think he's
killing
old
it,
enough
dude.
to play Scrooge.
Yeah, but he's killing it. I mean, he's weird though, but in a great way.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
look at him playing Willy
I
Wonka.
would think
You know
like
what I'm saying? Like that's honestly how he's playing Scrooge is what I'm getting.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that's an interesting one for me. That would be interesting for me to watch because I I love the Michael Crane Scrooge from the Muppets
Oh
Christmas
yeah, classic, dude.
right? But also Patrick Stewart.
Oh yeah.
He plays Professor Xavier in the X-Men 4, and I love both of those. Here, let me take a look real
Oh
quick.
my god. There you go. I sent you the link
Oh,
whenever you get a chance.
okay. Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, yeah, I saw that.
uh
That's oh, that's a lot of makeup. That's a lot of
oh
makeup.
yeah, dude. You like get sucked into the bed or
Yeah.
something. Oh yeah, that scene too, Grime. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Hey, Grind, what's up?
Also, oh, sorry. So is it my go? Correct?
I think so.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So, in mine specifically, not in anything specifically, but let's just say horror games here is when your light starts flashing and then turning off. Clearly, you know that perfect
Mhm.
cliche. Or if you don't have a flashlight, you're going down a hallway with fluorescent lights, and then they start flickering until they, you know,
Oh, yeah.
classic. Corridors. I mean, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Right?
There's
Yeah.
always corridors in horror games.
Yep.
And then
Turn the light off.
on top of all that, the ominous music, dude. I mean, like shit's about to hit the fan. Like you already know. Like what I'm thinking here is like lights start flickering, and it goes, poof, and then the music starts. Like you already know, like something's about to happen.
I am like one of those folks that if you want to go watch a movie but there are jump scares in the horror movie, right?
Yep.
Bring me along and sit next to me because I will jump at like every like micro sound that like I feel like with horror
Yeah.
movies like nowadays like oh yeah, I think like the way that the sound and visual, like, I feel like they take the most minute sounds and then just amplify them to be so much louder than what they're supposed to be. So that way it's like, like just like dropping like a pot and pan doesn't sound nearly as loud as what they do in a horror movie, you know? And then, here's me sitting next to you going like, I'm like jumping because of like how loud the theater has
Right.
made that
Oh
sound
yeah,
to
especially
be.
with like the
And
sound
I
bars and shit
hate
like that.
yeah, right. I hate that that's who I've become now, is the person that's sitting next to someone and I'm jumping at like every effing sound that like the dial has been cranked up on, you know? Like I hate
Right.
that. I wish that they like if didn't make those sounds so,
Right. But I
I
feel
guess,
like that's
loud, I
what
guess. I don't know how to put it.
I feel like that's what makes like what movies production is now is all about the quality, the sound. Because if you think about it, if okay, let's just say we came out with a new horror movie now, but with the early 2000
Mhm.
sounds, would it really be scary? Because I feel like the loud sounds, the loud banging, the loud, like
Yeah.
it wouldn't really
Well,
shock you. Also, I lied.
even
By the
for like
way,
a
I
minute
do
there.
I do have a third one, so I lied because I just thought
Oh,
of it just
okay.
now. But anyway, no, continue.
It's also the way that like speaking on the sound quality there though too is that like for a minute there, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it's the way that they would talk like really really quietly
Oh
like
yeah,
this in the movies, but then like the music is like
yeah.
and I'm just like and
Well,
I'm just riding the
I
volume
was gonna say
on
what
my
I thought you were
television.
talking about
You
the
know?
theater there for a minute. That's what I was gonna bring up. But yet
Yeah.
when you bring the movie home,
Yeah.
oh,
It's just even worse. It's just even worse. Yeah. Because even in
this
the movie theaters, like, there's moments where, like, they'll be, like, talking like this, like, for no
yeah,
reason to each other, and then
that's a
all the other sounds
yeah,
are just, like, coming over you. Yeah. I don't know.
So
That's me.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but most of the time, whenever there are like whenever you're watching a scary movie or playing a scary game, it actually emits a frequency that like amplifies your I can't remember exactly if it amplifies your sensitivity to the whole thing going on, or it
really.
get
Mm.
inflicts some sort of like anxiety. I read a lot
It's
about it a
more
while
like your
ago,
brain's like, this is
but
not good, and then it's making you kind of because I do that. I ain't
yeah.
afraid to admit it. Sometimes like I'll look to my second monitor while I'm playing a game because I'll be like, okay, this is a shorter screen. I could get no seriously. If you ever watch me play a horror game that I don't know shit about,
I do it too.
if you ever see me do this, that's exactly what I'm doing because I'm so uncomfortable watching the screen that I'm not afraid to admit it. Yeah. It's facts. It's
Oh,
too fucked
man.
up. The one game I will not play alone to this
Facts.
day, my oh, so it's not just me. Oh, thank
No.
fucking God. Some of these YouTubers and shit that straight stare at their screen while playing fucked up horror games. I don't know how, like, that is some true shit. Cause even when I'm doing it, I'm like, God damn it, because it's in my ear. But no,
Your
the one
therapy
game.
bill has gotta be up the roof.
Oh my God. I tell you what though, the one game I will not play just because I do not like it. Well, don't like it as in it freaks me the fuck out. I probably mentioned this before on the podcast. I
Mhm.
think I know for sure I mentioned it to you, uh, Sean. But the one game I have to have my wife in the room playing with me, but she enjoys it too, so she wants to see it, especially if they add different endings. Mortuary Assistant. I cannot play that game by myself. I can't.
Yeah.
It freaks me. I don't like the
Yeah.
fact that there is no like, oh, a killer's chasing after you. Now you're dead. Restart over. I don't like the fact that there is somebody right fucking here and they won't go away until you see them and then they'll just disappear. That freaks me out on a whole nother
Right.
level. I'm fucking good, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like if Phasmophobia did
Speaking
some
of
shit
this,
like that, I'm good. What's up?
I was gonna say, I remember in an interview long ago where the remake of Silent Hill 2 was coming along that Akira Yamaoka was mentioning that he mixed in like I think it was like 20 decibels of sound or something like that, like a very low hum throughout like the other world portion of the video game.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
like even though you're hearing like the ambience and things like that that like are top level like what we're actually hearing, but like underneath like subtone wise, there's a frequency there that heightens gives like a sense of like anxiety and like oppression and
Oh
Mhm.
stuff
yeah.
like that. And very very interesting to think that like we've got it we still can't find the brown note, but we can find that one sound that just makes us feel super
Don't worry about the
I've
brown
watched
note.
some Mythbusters recently, Don't worry about the brown note.
Don't worry about the brown note.
Oh yeah, I
But
forgot
we
Oh,
about
found
that.
the
That's a
sound
South Park reference,
for.
bro. I just know that. I got it. I got it.
I remember on Mythbusters they were like wearing personally they were wearing Depends. I think it was Adam Savage was wearing a pair of Depends and then was like surrounded by speakers and then they
Oh,
were
so
just
was
playing
this
a
an
whole bunch of
actual
different
like
frequencies.
thing?
Yeah.
Was it Mythbuster or was it actually like real?
Yeah, Mythbusted.
Oh, okay.
Mythbusted. There's no frequency that can make you poop your
Actually, okay.
pants.
I know there's a frequency that can make you go down. The one thing that I always wanted to try, did you guys ever hear about that one room that has such powerful sound foam into it that they yeah, you know what I'm talking about, that you can hear
Yeah.
your
yes.
blood flow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So
I want to
Yeah.
try that, but I heard like people can't make it like 10 minutes in it or something like that.
the longest that
Yeah.
anybody has been in that room, I believe, is like 52 minutes or something like
That boy
that.
has
52 or
severe
55.
depression and he needs therapy.
So
Yeah.
the thing is, apparently a lot of people can't hear their heartbeat and a lot of people can't feel their heartbeat.
Really?
And I was talking with
Really?
I was talking with one of my friends and
You
I
can't
was
feel
like,
your own heartbeat?
I can feel it beating all the
Not
time.
Bro,
you, but I mean like there's people in this world. Yeah.
I didn't know that, bro. You get me out of Derby. Dude, I rewatched my Derby videos actually the other day, and it gives me like anxiety for some odd reason. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like right now, just sitting here, I can feel my heart pumping blood.
Oh, actually, no.
And a lot
If
of
I if
people are
I
Same.
like,
think
that's
about, oh no, no. Like I gotta be in a certain type of
Oh.
situation to feel it. Like right now, I don't.
Uh,
Wait, you guys feel your heartbeat right now?
yeah.
yeah, it's right here.
Nah,
I'm pointing exactly where
okay, so
where
here
that
I
muscle's
am.
at.
I'm
I'm
one.
pointing
No,
right
I have
here.
to be in a situation to feel my heartbeat, either anxiety
Oh,
or
interesting.
no, I'm not even fucking with you guys. I do not feel my heartbeat right now.
That's cool.
I didn't know you guys.
No,
Okay.
that's interesting.
I
No, that's
didn't
just
Well, make me feel the odd one out. Not joking. All right, this is
no because like
what's up?
but there's like some things that are like that I don't understand that or that I would have my body doesn't normally experience. I know that other people's they're just like really, and I'm just
Oh,
like
dude,
I
you
don't know.
want to feel so
Yeah.
fire?
It's not there.
You're an adrenaline junkie, bro. Get yourself in a derby car one time, bro. That is a high that I chase. I thought I
Oh,
would never.
that's
I
cool.
remember the first time I hit somebody, I was like, "Oh God!" And I hit him again. I was like, "Okay, oh yeah, I like this. Let's keep doing it more."
Yeah.
Sound like a hooker
so
over here that I want harder.
I I was talking with someone and a lot of people don't know that you can actually inflict um sleep paralysis on yourself either.
I have heavy sleep paralysis, so hit me with this, Diz.
Oh,
Oh yeah. If I go to bed, let's just say right now it's 11:48, I will
mhm.
stay up till at least another 12:48 or at least till 1 something. I have to literally tell myself like you got to go to bed.
So here
Huh.
is a
Severe.
question that I have for you. Do
Yes.
you frequently just like roll right into bed and go right to sleep?
Nope.
No?
That's my
Right
wife.
here.
As soon as she hits the pillow, it's fucking out. She snores, it's done.
Well,
Yep. Same.
Yep.
so if you are
I'm the same way.
ever encountering issues with sleep paralysis, what I want you to do
Okay.
is like you'll feel little twitches throughout your body, right?
Right.
You'll feel your nose twitch,
Yep.
your all this shit.
Yep. Itching, all
So
that shit. Yep.
yes, you
Tossing,
need to
turning.
activate that in order for your brain to be like, "Hey, I'm not asleep. I don't need to be releasing this chemical that puts my body into sleep paralysis." Because if you don't activate those, your body will be like, "Oh,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
asleep. I don't." Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So are
Um.
you saying like so if, for example, what you said, and just so I hearing you right, because I want to try this, is like so
mm,
if my nose itching, so you say like actually like itch it
mhm,
or like okay.
yeah. Go and
Okay.
itch it. Because what happens is, like I said, if you don't activate those little tells, your
Receptors.
brain is going to not receptors, but it's your body testing if you're actually asleep or not.
Really?
So if you don't trigger that little event and you ignore your nose itching, for example, your
Yeah.
body's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm ready to be asleep. I can release this chemical so that I don't move."
See, and that's what I do. I normally try to ignore stuff like that, and then here I am tossing and turning, and then I'm on Facebook Marketplace, which I try not to get on my phone when I'm trying to sleep, because I know that's a thing. But then I'm on
True.
Facebook Marketplace, and then or TikTok, and then next thing you know, it's like, okay, it's going on 3 a.m. What the fuck's going on? And then I'll toss and turn. I'm like, dude, I need to sleep.
So
Yeah.
if you do encounter sleep paralysis, I've not tested it entirely. I forced sleep paralysis on myself a few times, but
Means
apparently you can break
insomnia,
sleep
sleep
paralysis.
paralysis is different.
Huh?
Wait, you're talking about
What's that?
paralysis or
Sleep
insomnia?
paralysis.
Bro, I
You
was
wake
talking
up
about
and you cannot move.
insomnia, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was talking about insomnia this whole time.
okay. No.
Oh, so no, I rarely, dude. I have one sleep paralysis. My like one time, bro. I swore you said insomnia, bro. I am
We
talking.
still love you, Rat.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm talking about
Um,
insomnia. I have hardcore insomnia. No, anyway, real quick though, let me share this story real quick. No, just a couple months ago, I experienced my like third or second sleep paralysis. Somebody broke into my house and I heard it. And like you said, I can't move. I'm trying. And I just see this like little shadow like kind of turn over. I think I told you this, Sean. Or even on the podcast. Anyway, I saw this shadow like peek around the corner. I'm like, okay, like you're fucking up. Like
Yep.
we gotta do something. And all I hear is like running at me and just start rapidly stabbing me, dude. And to the point, like finally my body's like, okay, like what the fuck? And then I remember I texted my wife. I was like, I have witnessed my second or third ever sleep paralysis. And the weird part is I kind of liked it and I kind of want it to happen again. But I know like a lot of people have like, I don't know. I kind of like that like whole like paralyzed feeling. I guess maybe I'm low key a fucking masochist. I swear to God.
So we can talk about forcing sleep paralysis on yourself if you
Let's
want.
talk about that real quick. Hold on. If we got time, don't take too long. We gotta get into yours real quick. Your second
Step
one.
one.
So
Yeah. What was
no,
One, you eat your, step one is you eat your greens.
I do that.
but to
Go to bed.
force sleep paralysis, like I said, you just ignore all of those little tells that your body
signs?
does.
Okay.
The nose itching, the toes itching, anything. You have to ignore it completely and just lay there, and you can't move. You
Okay.
have to force yourself to just sit there.
I'm going to try that.
It's going to be uncomfortable.
Yes,
You're going to be like, I hate this.
I'm going to try that, and I will let you guys know if anything happens. By the way,
They
I'm
will
a
never like
person.
on the.
Sorry, real quick. They say,
I was gonna say
that
yeah.
everybody dreams, but I'm actually one of the people that you could say, because they say everybody dreams. It doesn't matter if you don't remember anything. Seriously, I don't dream at all.
Yeah.
And then when I do, it's like I remember. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell my wife, it's not like
Right,
fucked up.
yeah.
It's not like fucked up or anything. Dreams are dreams. And I'm not saying I never had a nightmare or I never had a dream or anything. Blah 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 blah. But what I'm saying is like I do not dream at all. It's just like as soon as I go to sleep, it's straight black. That's it. Every single time. So when I do dream, I'm like, oh, thank God, like I am alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do have horror dreams.
Yeah.
I do dream,
But
I was gonna say, I just raised this question. Okay, so sleep paralysis, you just lay there and you just
Ignore
lay
all your
there.
signs.
You just don't do anything. But imagine a world where when you lay down and then you're like, okay, I'm going to sleep, and everything is right with the world and you're just ready to just knock the fuck out. But then like randomly your left and right arm just start going like that.
Yeah. What if I have Tourette's? No,
That
I'm
happens to me
joking.
so many times, and it's out of like
Bro, you
it's
guys
like
ever
so
had
like
that feeling where you're
involuntary.
trying to sleep and then it's just like you're falling till you hit the ground and you're like you know what I'm
Yes,
saying? I
yes,
hate that
yes,
shit so much.
yes.
Even my wife's like,
Oh,
the fuck is that? I was like, you don't even want to know.
I can't
I
explain that.
fell.
I just it
I
happens.
fell, dude.
Yep.
All right, Diz, what is your second favorite cliche? We got really off topic
Uh,
there.
yellow paint.
Yellow paint. Please explain.
Yeah, so
Oh, paint.
in like
Bro's talking about
Resident, the
back
newest
rooms,
Resident
bro.
Evil,
No, sure. What's up?
Oh,
the yellow paint marks. Oh, you're supposed to go this way, like in Still Wakes the Deep, even if you
Okay.
ever play that.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, like on the floor and shit type.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's like,
okay.
oh, you're supposed to go this way. This is the clearly
I
marked
have seen
area.
that.
oh.
I have seen that.
Mm.
Mhm. Yep.
That is a good cliche.
Yep.
Now, can I ask
Yep.
deeper on a deeper level? Why did you make that? I guess your cliche because it's in so many games that you played, or
Uh, it's just it kind of like I understand the whole like you need something to guide you,
absolutely.
but there I feel like the yellow just it
Ooh, can I put in an honorable mention, kind of with what you're talking about? The blood stains. There's always like a
wait.
bloodstain pattern, and then there'll be like either you're
Oh,
going
yeah.
up to, again, we'll kind of rehearse this, either into a boss fight or your first enemy fight, or it would just kind of, it's kind of a
Yeah.
guide too. I'll take Silent Hill 2 for example. Before you see the monster, there's a little
Very
blood stain
intro.
to
Yeah.
guide you that way. There's so many other horror games I could list off that I can't think off the top of my head, but there'd be little blood stains going directly
Mhm.
either right or left, and then it's like you gotta go through that door.
Yeah,
There's
it's just
that.
kind of an eyesore for me
Yeah.
because it's like you have this dark surrounding area and it's all gloomy, and then you just have these yellow paint lines, and it's like, come on,
I feel like though they
this
make
way.
it yellow either within, even if it's not a horror game, it's more like, hey, look at me. This is where you're supposed to go. Because I feel like if
Yeah.
they made it
Yeah.
red, if you're in a dark room, are you really going to see it unless you're paying attention? They make it white, again, luminescence, all that shit.
I was playing a horror game where like you're trying to get out of the building and like dead ass they had like the only working exit sign glowing in the
Oh,
distance.
see, it's little shit like that I
I know.
totally ignore. Because you see it so many times in horror games, you're
I
like, blah. And then the one time you need to fucking use it, it's like, I'm right here. And you're like, I didn't fucking know. I didn't fucking know.
right.
Every exit sign,
Right.
another honorable mention. Every exit sign's always glowing. The power will be out, and that
Mhm.
motherfucker's always glowing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And in fact, even at my job on the weekends when we used to have a weekend shift, the electricity would go out like the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And the rooms would be pitch black. There's no windows. So I'm literally having like a flashlight with like a water bottle on top so that way it glows like a lamp. And
Okay. I respect it.
I scienced really hard,
Bro,
guys.
just
But
get a
yes, if you
lead
put a
pipe.
water bottle of yep, on top of like a flashlight, yep,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
just like that, it illuminates the water like a lamp. And
Oh, I get it.
uh,
Or are we talking like
I don't like that I didn't think of that.
I
right,
I'm trying
there
here.
you go, you kind of nailed it.
I'm trying here.
So yeah, but the one exit sign that we have for like the door that never is on is all of a sudden the only thing that's
If you guys
working
could ramble real quick, my wife
in the
would make
whole
a peanut butter
space.
sandwich. I'm gonna make her.
Aw. Wait. So peanut butter sandwiches, creamy or crunchy? I like both.
Personally, I prefer smooth only because it's one of those things that the crunchy always finds its way either in between my teeth or
Well, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
What kind of jelly?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Jelly. Oh, jelly. Grape or strawberry. Either
Mm.
or, those two is like my fave on that one.
I've grape is kind of like standard, I feel.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Strawberry is like the elusive, like twisted sister that visits once in a great while, but like when she's there, you know.
It is uh startling to the senses for sure if you're not expecting it.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Like the way that like in like in horror media or just in media overall, there's always like that like painted lines, kind of like in cartoons where like you'll like clearly the animators like made the square on the floor just a little different, you know what I mean? And
Hmm.
it's like, oh, there's a trap door. Like, how did you not see that, Scooby Doo? Um,
Like
yeah,
it's a
like
brighter color.
right, yeah, it's just a shade different, you know. Um, that always gets me too, especially like pretty much even like in horror movies too. I was watching The Evil Dead and it's just the way that like not that I didn't know that there was a basement, but like I was like, girl, look at the floor. Like there's clearly a latch there. There's clearly a secret door down there. For myself, I was thinking of tried and true uh cliche of like the police being absolutely fucking useless in every single horror
Yeah,
movie on the face of the fucking planet, except for Doofy. Except for Doofy. Doofy was not useless.
that is very true.
Doofy.
Or nobody
Oh,
knowing
from
about
Scary
like,
Movie.
yeah, Officer Doofy, who was a protagonist the
Officer
whole
Doofy.
time, dude. Fucking dude was smart as shit. Got a Ferrari.
Right. Takes off like the mustache.
Yeah, dude. He wasn't a dumbass after
That was a
all. He was
greaser
like
at the
a
very
fuck.
end.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was like a fucking rich genius.
Right. Right.
Uh,
Yeah, the police are always useless, no
yeah,
matter what
and
media.
like nobody has like any like back history on the family too or anything. Like, and granted, there
Oh
is some
yeah,
people
right.
that is like that, but like, man, oh no, my gun that could do something I can't use. Cop number 37. What
Or
teach
like they show up like comically late.
right
Freaking
at the
30
very
Oh
30
end.
yeah.
minutes.
Right at the very end, when everybody's
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
dead, they save the person. She's all in a blanket, like, you don't understand. And they're like, "Oh, it's okay. We're here to save you."
You know, when you had me watch Texas Chainsaw
Oh, the origin.
Massacre
Oh yeah,
Origins, the Origins one, it's the way that the police officer was like totally on the pulse of that whole movie, but then like at the very end, at that
they
point, I was just
escaped his
like,
psych
everyone's
ward.
gotta die in this film.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good
and not
fucking
just
movie though.
that, but
You
then
gotta
like
admit, like it was slow, but
it,
like it was a
yeah,
brain fuck though. That's what got me because you thought the whole time it
yeah,
was the one, and then the whole time it wasn't, and it's like, what the
it's a whole
fuck?
other character. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then like the police officer at the very end, like he rolls through and it just like the life choices that he made. It throughout the whole movie, he's just doing everything that a decent, I think if you rub two brain cells together, yes, you would have done those things,
right,
like made those choices in that situation. Investigate the insane asylum, all that stuff. Um But the minute he goes into that house with the family,
right.
all the brain cells just
Well,
like disappeared
it's
somehow.
better than the older ones because in the older ones, it was like the police officer was part of the family. There was a random hitchhiker that was a part of the family. Like there was no escape. It was like
Yeah,
everybody was connected to this family, and it's just like the moment that you thought like, oh, they found civilization. It's like, nope, they're bringing them back to the house, and then torture's back up again.
yeah,
you know
Ooh.
yeah.
what's up, Diz?
Have you have you seen Would You Rather?
No, but I thought about checking
No.
that one out. Have you, Sean?
I I freaking love it. That's one horror movie that I saw and I would
Yes.
happily see it again.
Yes. Yes, I have.
One that I didn't mind that I
Yes, I
watched
have. I had
twice
to go.
already was ooh, and I can't think of it. The one with the hand. Oh no, I can't think of it. Oh god damn it.
Is it
It's like based out
Well,
in Australia. Fuck. Why you guys?
Oh, is
suck.
it the monkey paw
Nope.
one?
Nope.
Ooh, are you talking
No,
about
damn.
like they shake hands
Yeah, they
with this
shake hands with
item
it. Yes.
and they can see a
Yeah,
Oh,
one
that
yes.
question.
wasn't bad, but now they're making a second one. I'm like, I don't know if you should make a second.
Oh, another one. I
Yeah,
saw.
Really?
that's what I heard. I don't
It,
know if it's true. Fuck.
it was.
It wasn't a bad
Yeah,
movie
we're
though.
both giving the same disgusted like face of
Mm,
like,
I would not watch it
mm-mm,
again.
no. Yeah, no. You'd have to do something completely different. It's kind of like
Talk to me. That's what
when
it's
you see
called.
like I Spit on Your Grave and then you watch I Spit on Your Grave too. For some
Okay,
reason, I
no.
can't watch the first one. I can watch this. I can watch the second one.
Really?
Yeah, I like the second one better than the first one for some reason.
Is it the same shit
I don't know. Pretty much,
though?
but
Okay.
like I don't know why the second one does a lot better like revenge tour.
I have a fucked up story
I don't know.
about that movie. And I would like to share. Is I got introduced to that movie as a kid, and I was seeing it, and
Oh,
I even knew was like, nope.
it's not
I
good.
remember. Well,
That's not fun at all.
well, it was like one of those like, oh, like a horror movie, and I picked it out myself type shit, and it's pretty bad. As a child, I turned that movie off because I was like, that's not right, and I refuse to watch any of
That's
them
not right.
until this day. So I have not seen the second one. I believe there's even a third one, and I have not seen it because I was like,
I didn't know they even made it more than that. I
yeah.
have to look that into that.
Diz, have you ever heard of that one? Real quick, we're not gonna go on much
No,
topic. Don't. That's all
I'm.
I'm gonna say. Anyway,
I do not. I was
don't.
trying to think of the movie that I was watching with one of my friends where the like the it started off with like she was like, "Oh, I wish that this guy were in love with me." And then the
Oh
end
no,
result was like she doused herself in gasoline and set herself on fire.
that is what's
I think
that?
I saw that preview.
What's that thing that actually happens to humans where you think the bad guy is actually the good guy, and then like it's a real thing.
Just
That's an overdone
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah,
too.
Stockholm syndrome. Thank you.
I thought, isn't Stockholm syndrome where you don't want to be
No, it's where you
released?
actually start
No,
being like it's actually like where you start believing like maybe he's not a bad guy, like he's actually like doing good, and then like it kind of fucks with you because he's like killing people and he
Princess
has you
Peach has
scared.
Stockholm syndrome.
Princess Peach is definitely a Stockholm syndrome.
Oh fuck yeah, dude,
Girl with the kidney.
100%.
Speaking of, I started playing Mario 64 again, and I was like,
Woo!
this bitch
Boy,
never
I'm
has
same.
cake.
Yeah.
Where is the cake in this whole game?
Right. Ooh. No, that
Yeah.
friggin'
Stockholm syndrome, if I remember correctly, is it comes from Stockholm. It's a place in the world where if I remember correctly, the folks admitted to committing a crime that no wait, is that a different one? I don't want to get it confused, but I think it's where you fall in or like
Yeah.
you all of a sudden become more a part of like being a part of the
Yes.
situation that you're
Yes.
in and like
Because it starts to
justifying it
fuck with you
because
because now
of
that you're
survival
the one,
essentially.
yeah, that you're the one that's surviving,
Yeah.
and then you kind of start agreeing with the person. And I like what you were saying, which I have heard. If you are supposedly the opposite sex, or maybe same sex, depending on who you are. Anyway, but you start actually falling in love with the person. So yeah, it's kind of Stockholm
Yeah.
syndrome, which is an actual thing.
I think I was confusing it with another situation where like if like for example all three of us were in a bank robbery but neither of us were the robbers but because we've been investigated and like put in a jail cell
Bro,
for
that's
longer
just
than
the
normal,
Warriors,
we
dude.
all three of us would start. What was that?
isn't that trauma bonding?
No, I thought it was where like all three of us start to convince ourselves, let
Oh,
alone
that
each
we
other,
actually
that
did it.
actually we were the robbers.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
just to
Oh.
get out of jail.
I said that was the
Yeah.
Warriors, like where they shot Cyrus, and he's like, "The Warriors did it." The Warriors. Which beautiful movie, by the way.
I didn't want to get Stockholm syndrome confused with that,
Oh
so
yeah, basically
that's
where
why I
you
was
start
like,
telling yourself like
oh,
maybe I did actually robbed the bank. Yeah, I forget what that's called, but I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah. Because I thought that was a thing too. I might be confused, but
What the
anyway,
fuck?
yeah. But those are all the cliches that I came up with,
Oh, Diz, do you have
guys.
any more? I
Like,
have one more actually. Diz, do you have any?
you do?
Yeah. Diz, do you have one or no?
No,
All right, I have one more,
I
which is every killer has a either voice or music to them. Is a cliche. As an example,
There's a theme song.
fucking Jason is which I found out is actually kill kill kill
Yeah.
mom. Yeah. But anyway, and then Freddy's is the laughter, same thing. Saul is
Yeah.
the laughter. Every killer
Mhm.
has its own little theme to it.
The Killer House. Your favorite.
Oh, fucking Texas
J-
Chainsaw, he wills his fucking saw
no, no,
type
no,
shit.
no, no. The one that's in Japan. The Killer House that's in
Oh yeah,
Japan with
exactly.
all
The
the
Grudge. Before
the
you even
Grudge.
see
That's
her,
what it was. I was like,
before you
not.
see her, it's always croaking. That's how I thought of it. Actually, was because I looked at my game here and then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, every killer has a fucking
Yeah.
yeah. So the Grudge has the croaking.
Yep.
Jason has the whispering. Freddy has the laugh. Saul has the laugh. Every killer has its own fucking thing. That is my cliche.
I was wondering if Texas Chainsaw Massacre has its own
His is
theme
mainly
song.
like him wielding the chainsaw around technically, and him
Yeah,
like
it's just a chainsaw pull, isn't it? Yeah.
And then same thing,
Yeah.
Ring. You hear the TV before you hear the TV static before she comes through the TV. There's
Yeah.
always something with said killer too.
Yeah.
Isn't like
Yeah, that makes sense.
Jeepers Creepers the music? You hear the song before you
Yeah,
see
there's
him.
actually a
Yep.
song.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
the Jeepers
yeah,
Creepers song, which,
everybody has. If you want to take it to the game level, Silent Hill, you hear the radio before you see the monster.
hey, speaking of Jeepers Creepers, so one morning before, so mind you, my dog Stella, she has separation anxiety from time to time, and
Mm.
so I have a radio that plays while I'm gone, right? And so I'll say like, "Hey, play 40s Junction on Sirius XM," and the machine goes, "Playing Sirius." Well, so since it's the 1940s theme music, right? Jeepers Creepers came on. And I was like, well, shit, I have like a 30-minute drive to get to work, and I just left the house with Jeepers Creepers as my call sign for the day. Like,
Oh, that's
this is only gonna go, this only has like one
oh
direction.
god.
I have to drive through like cornfields and like,
Oh god.
all the
And then
things.
see, fun fact, I actually never seen Jeepers Creepers. I just know about the movie.
It's so good. The first one's so
Yeah.
good.
No, I know
That's
about
a
it though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was a song.
Wait, you never seen the
it's a
brother? This
song.
came out like I'm giving him shit as I just said that I never seen the
Early
movie. Yeah,
2000s.
early 2000, dude. Like
Hmm.
3 or 5, I want to
Yeah.
say. Bro, there's even a second one.
So
There's so many.
I
They've
st-
made so many Jeepers Creepers movies.
Because I always confuse him technically as like the Candyman because again he spills the bees out and everything, which happens with the
Oh,
Candyman.
yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah.
again, I know everything about the movie,
Yeah.
never seen the movie,
Really?
and that's
Oh, I
just
guess
because my
well,
sister
I guess
was
that makes
like
sense,
highly
but
involved with Jeepers Creepers too, so that's how I also knew.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's just okay, just shout out to my older sister. Um, she just as soon as I turned 10, she was like, "Let's watch some like scary movies," and we just went all in on like
Bro,
all
yours
the
was
scary
at 10.
movies.
As soon as I was born, she was like, here's Silent
yeah.
Hill. Here's fucking The Grudge.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to traumatize you with that one. Here's fucking all. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. And then, yeah, no, then it was also, it wasn't just my sister. My family, my parents were hard. It was either we watch horror movies or it was nothing. Which now that is who I am because
Oh.
now I watch action movies or anything. I'm like, this is boring. And then it's like a new horror movie comes out. I'm like, yep, that's me. That's all me. Let's see it. As long as it's not paranormal. Paranormal shit is boring because I lived in a haunted house. I don't give a fuck. Oh no, this thing moved. Oh, she's coming
Really?
towards you. Oh, dude, I hate haunted shit. Insidious is stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking Exorcist, I'm not really about. I mean, I could keep going. I mean, it's definitely the freaking stupid ass. I cannot stand up with a passion. With a passion, is the goddamn fucking Oh, who's those? Ed and Lorraine Lauren. I don't give a fuck about them.
Oh, The
Stupid.
Conjuring. The
Yeah,
Conjuring
hate
films.
them.
Oh.
Stupid. Woman in Black, dumb. I did Paranormal Activity. Definitely stupid. But again, when you live
I
in a
did like
haunted house and you actually witness shit, that shit does not scare you. Like I lived in it.
what was the parody? What's the
Oh,
parody movie
fucking
of
Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal?
Oh, dude, I love it. Especially when they get like the
It's the
shotguns out
same.
and shit.
Yeah.
The guy, oh, dude, I love it. They're like, dude, it's funny, dude. I saw a meme about that where it's like when your best friend's kid said that he saw the boogeyman underneath his bed, and it's like that scene where they like got in the shot. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. They kick down the door and they just shoot ghosts, dude. Love it.
I saw a meme recently that someone a kid walks up to their father and says, "There's a monster under my bed," and the father's like, "What flavor?"
Oh, that's crazy. My other favorite is the Simpsons one, where Lisa comes in to Homer and she's like, "Dad, there's a monster under my bed." He goes, "There's a monster in your bed. We gotta." And he like grabs a shotgun. Then Marge comes in the house and she goes, "What's going on?" And like he's holding the shotgun to her and he goes, "Marge, I don't mean to alarm you, but there is a monster under Lisa's bed." I'm like, this is so perfect, dude.
Oh,
Oh god, that reminds me of my childhood. We had those my brother and I we had to share the same bedroom, and we had bunk beds. I slept on the top, he slept on the bottom bunk, and I don't know. I was that kid that just would just love screwing around with my siblings. So our closet was like the slatted foldable doors.
mhm.
And I went down to the basement that day. I grabbed my dad's fishing wire, rolled out some, cut it, and then I tied it like
Oh,
one
you are
end
messed
to
up. I already know where this is going.
I tied it to a coat hanger, and then I fed it through in between the slats, and then fed it to my bunk bed, and then taped it. And then when we went to bed that night, everything's cool, everything's fine. But then I undid the tape, and then I would just pull on it, and my brother would hear the little like tap 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 from the closet, and he thought that there was a monster in the closet, so he
You
would
are
always just run
messed
to
up.
mom and dad's room. Yeah, so
You're
like that
such an
trick
asshole.
that trick lasted at least a good week or two. Like, yeah, or every so
Oh.
often
Wait
the
till
monster would
it's
come
not where
back.
he's like, "Sean, knock it off," and then like you're like dead asleep, and it's like, "Oh fuck."
Was me.
I have had that
It
happen.
wasn't me.
That's fucked up. All
Yeah,
right, well, guys,
yeah,
I guess I'll wrap this up real quick. Next time we'll
Oh.
try to do the same
yeah.
thing as we do every night. Wait, do you have any special story that? Not this time.
No.
All right,
No,
cool.
not for this episode.
That I
All
can
right,
think
No.
of.
next time we'll try to do the same thing as we do every night, trying to survive. Don't forget to like, follow, hit subscribe button, and join our Patreon. Every bit helps. My name is Dominic / Rastrophic. I'm here with,
Sean Graves
and thank you so
and our
much.
special guest.
Yes, thank you so much to being our very first special guest. Hopefully this inspires you. And Diz, just to let you know, in the near future, if you want to join in into another podcast, you are more than welcome. But also, shout out yourself,
Absolutely.
Diz. Do your thing. I'm on Twitch, blah blah. This is your time to shine,
Yeah,
brother.
where can people come and follow you?
I mean, I sure. Hi. Yeah. I'm Dizzy. I just kind of stream on Twitch every once in a while and just kind of hanging out. Um. Yeah. I hope that you guys all have a good rest of your day.
Absolutely. And we'll do all
Morning,
the best till
afternoon.
then. And with we would like to also shout out all of our moderators, which you all know who you are. I'm not going to even try, Sean. Anyway, but to the main part, Diz is one of them. So thank you, Diz, for being our moderator and keeping the community safe. With that being said, we'll try to do as much. You don't even have the ending on here right now. I don't. Anyway, as pleasant dream will try to survive on pleasant dreams.
Unpleasant dreams.
Yeah, I remember that part.